Welcome to Storytime. My name is Miss Lisa, and I'm at the Ponchtoula branch of the Tangipahoa Parish Library System. Today our story time was about Labor Day and people who work. And so our craft is going to be a Labor Day craft. And you'll have to do some work, so that will be your part of the labor. But at the end of your work, there's going to be some really fun surprise. And the fun surprise is something that someone else did for you that was their labor. So I'll get to that in a minute, but first we're going to start our craft. So in your craft bag, you should have about 4 different outfits. These were actually made for paper dolls, but we're not going to use them for paper dolls today. Today it's going to go on something extra special. So what we're going to do is color this whole page, and then we're going to cut it out. And I'll show you exactly how we're going to do that. And then we have a few other things to do, and then we'll be ready for the really good surprise that goes with your craft. Okay, also, I want to thank all the parents and the patrons and my little tiny librarians. I miss you so much. Thank you for sending me photos of your children watching the videos and doing the crafts. I want you to know it really warms my heart. I miss that you're not in the building with me. And I think about you guys all the time. I really, truly do miss you. So if you get a chance and you feel like sending a picture to us of your children participating, we would love that. Kids, if you want your mama to send or your daddy to send a picture, please do that. It makes us happy to know that you're happy. Okay, so I chose the President of the United States, and this is a girl version. There's also a boy version, but this girl has a suit and a necklace. The boy version has a suit and a tie. But today we're going to color a girl president because I know one of my tiny librarian friends could grow up to be a girl, the first woman president ever, which would be fantastic. Okay. What color? Sometimes the hardest part about your craft is figuring out what color you want to make everything. So I'm going to start with, I don't know. I'll start with the hands. So I know for some of you, school has started, or if you're doing homeschool, school never really ends. So I hope you guys are doing good at home. Don't worry on this one if your coloring goes outside of the lines because we're going to cut all that out. So it's okay. See, I made a mistake right there. It doesn't matter. I'll show you how to fix it. Remember Mr. Gilly from Trashy Town? That was so fun. He's still here taking a bath. We're doing our craft on Mr. Gilly's set with Mr. Gilly's trash truck. Always remember to put the lid on your markers. Sometimes people try to push. If you've got little hands, it can be really hard to get the marker lid on, especially when you're trying to do it like this. So a tip that I tell the kids to get your marker lid on good is to put the lid on the table, then put the marker in there and use both hands. And when you hear the click, you know your marker lid is on and you won't lose marker juice. because it evaporates and then your markers have to go to marker heaven. We don't want that. I feel like we need some music for this craft. How about for the next craft, we'll put some music to it. We could sing a Storytime song. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. I miss you guys at the branch. We had such a good time at Storytime. But I know I will see you again, and I will be here waiting for you when you come back. Yes, I cannot wait. What to do, what to do. Let's see. You can also color this with crayons or colored pencils, markers, whatever you have. Who's excited for Halloween? And then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. I can't wait. Hey, for Halloween, everybody gets to wear a mask. And they have really cute ones for Halloween. You can decorate your mask and have some kind of face on your face. What color goes with that? I don't know. Pink, maybe? La 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 la. Ooh, there's a lot of stars down here on this seal of the President of the United States. What is your favorite part about coloring? Oh, I can't hear you. What's your favorite part about coloring? Ah, music to my ears. Hey, what's your favorite color? Do you have more than one favorite color or just one favorite color? Okay, time for a tongue twister. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Can you say that with me really fast? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? So on September 2nd, I have a Facebook Live event that's going to be for, if you have children that are a little bit older, it would be for age 7 to 11. That's our adventure club. And it is going to be making a baby Yoda plush keychain, and he's really cute. And the only thing that you need to supply yourself is a needle and thread, and the rest of it will all be ready in a bag for you to make. You just have to call the branch and ask for that one. It's not something we put outside because it's sort of like while supplies last, but we're giving everyone a chance to get one so that you can call the library and say that you're going to pick one up, and we reserve one for you, and then when you get here we give you one. And that's just to make sure everybody can get one. So if you are interested in that, it will be ready the week of September 2nd. Actually, the day of September 2nd and beyond. And we'll have those until they run out. So we hope that you join us for that. Okay, so I have colored my president. And now I'm going to cut her out. You see these tabs here? These are the paper doll tabs. We're going to cut those right off because we're going to do something different with this doll. If you want to find more of these paper doll images, there's lots of really good ones. I got this one from education.com, and they have a lot of free resources that you can find. They have arts and crafts, they have games, there's all kinds of things you can do. And that's where I found this wonderful idea. So see this tab right here? I'm just going to slice it right off and pretend it doesn't exist. I'm just going to cut out around the picture. And parents, if you have little ones that you get nervous around them, nervous when they have scissors, it's okay. They don't have to cut perfectly. They just need to practice cutting. That's the really important part, those fine motor skills. And kids, this doesn't have to be perfect because this craft is going to wind up being edible. Not the paper part, but the rest of it. And then, you know, you might keep it and play with it for a while, and then it might wind up in the trash. You never know. Because it's going to get a little oily. And it's going to be delicious. Can anyone guess what we might be putting in our craft? Let me think. I need to give you some hints. In the field, it's yellow. In the bag, it's a kernel. It goes in the microwave. And then it pops. And then you get to eat it. What other hints could I give you? The plant that it comes from rhymes with horn. Like if I had a horn growing out of my head. Okay, so a yellow vegetable that rhymes with horn. Does anyone know the answer to that one? Oh, it can come in a can, or it could come fresh from the market, from the farm, or from the farmer's market, where the farmer who grew this magical deliciousness, the farmers can grow that. I love the labor that my farmers put into all of the food we eat. Very thankful for farmers. Yeah. They grow some delicious food. Okay, so this is good. This is my Lady President colored. And you're going to have in your packet a plain piece of colored paper. We're going to make a shape out of this paper. We're going to make a cone shape, kind of like that really sharp ice cream cone one, not the flat kind. I'll show you. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to take your paper and you're going to roll it with your hands. And you're going to roll it tight. And then you're going to loosen up the top, but you're still holding the cone right here, like that. And then what we're going to do is make it real tight at the bottom, and you're going to put a piece of tape down here so it'll stay put. All right, and I'm going to put another piece of tape right here in the middle because I don't want it to come undone. And one more right here. And see, we have a cone. It could almost be a hat. That's how you would make a unicorn hat if you wanted to. You would make a cone and then maybe tie some string on there and then, you know, keep it on your head. But that's not our craft for today. The surprise is coming. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, now I'm going to put some tape on the back of my person. And I made a little loop, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, you take your piece of tape and then you make like a circle. And then you let the tape stick to itself, see? And then that kind of makes like double stick tape, so it will stick to your cone right here. You're going to put your person on the front. And if you stick your hand in there, you can smush it down real good so the tape sticks. Okay. Now, the magical, awesome part of your craft. Oh, let's solve the riddle. Did anyone guess what the yellow vegetable is that you can pop it and then eat it? Oh, I didn't hear you. Can you say that really, really, really loud so the whole town can hear you? I heard you. It is popcorn. Good job. So in your craft bag supplies is a bag of popcorn just for you. And you're going to have your parents or guardians help you pop the popcorn in the microwave. I can't pop this past 2 minutes on our microwave because it's really strong over here. And it almost burned it. I think it did burn it a little, but you won't be able to tell on this one. Then so you have your popcorn holder cone, your Labor Day, not Veterans Day, equally important, Labor Day popcorn cone, and you're going to fill up your cone. Whoop, there's some trash for Mr. Gilly. Woo, you're going to fill it up. Yeah, and now you have a Labor Day popcorn holder. It's so good. Ta-da! Now you have everything you need for a party. You get 4 sets of this paper craft in your craft and 1 bag of popcorn, and that's enough to share with your siblings or whoever, or you can just make extra for fun. So I hope that you come by the Ponchtoula branch and pick up this delicious, fun Labor Day craft. And I thank the farmers for making this popcorn. It's really good. And ta-da! You have done a wonderful job. I enjoyed crafting with you. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I will see you next time. Signing off. Thank you.